There are some popular myths about cats that are just not true. Like, cats like to be alone, milk is good for cats, or cats use scratching posts only to sharpen their claws. You'll learn the truth about those myths, but first, here's one of the biggest misconceptions about cats. When a cat bites you, it's always a sign of aggression. Biting in the animal kingdom is often associated with aggression, but when it comes to cats, that's not always the case. If you've ever felt a gentle press of their teeth against your skin without any sign of pain or harm, you've likely experienced what's known as a love bite or nibble. Why do cats do this? One theory is that it's a holdover from their kitten days. When kittens play with each other, they often give these gentle bites. It's a form of social bonding. So when your cat gives you one of these nibbles, they might be expressing their affection and treating you as part of their feline family. However, it's essential to recognize the difference between a love bite and a more aggressive bite. If a cat bites hard, causing pain or breaking the skin, that's a sign they might be scared, overstimulated, or indeed aggressive. Cats see in black and white. There's a common misconception that our feline friends see the world in shades of gray, much like an old black and white movie. But this isn't the case at all. Cats do see in color, but their color perception is a bit different from ours. For a cat, blues and yellows appear vibrant and distinct. However, reds don't register the same way. Instead of seeing red as we do, they see it more as a shade of gray. This doesn't mean they can't differentiate between colors, but their world is tinted differently than ours. An interesting implication of this is in choosing toys for them. A bright red toy might catch your eye in the store, but a blue or yellow one might be more visually appealing to your cat. Cats like to be alone. Cats have this reputation of being solitary creatures, aloof and independent. And while it's true that cats can be more self-sufficient than, say, dogs, it doesn't mean they prefer solitude all the time. Cats in the wild often hunt alone, which might be where this myth originated. Domestic cats, however, have shown that they can thrive in social environments. They bond with their human companions, and many cats also enjoy the company of other pets. A telltale sign of a cat's social nature is when they follow you around or like to sit close to you. They're seeking interaction and play. So while your cat might cherish their quiet moments, they also value and benefit from social bonds. A cat wagging their tail is happy. A wagging tail is a joyous gesture in dogs, but when a cat wags or swishes their tail, it can mean various things, but happiness is typically not one of them. More often than not, a wagging tail in a cat indicates that they are feeling agitated, annoyed, or overstimulated. The reason cats sleep so much is laziness. Who hasn't envied a cat's life at some point? They seem to nap whenever they want, lounging around for hours on end. But labeling them as lazy is a misconception. In the wild, a cat's life revolves around hunting. Hunting requires short bursts of intense energy. Think about the way a cat pounces on a toy or chases after a moving string. After they've expended their energy, cats need to rest and recover. Hence, the lengthy sleep sessions. The majority of their sleep is light, similar to a doze. It allows them to be alert to their surroundings and ready to spring into action if needed. They also have deeper sleep sessions, but those are shorter in comparison. Cats use scratching posts only to sharpen their claws. While this action does help keep their claws in top shape, there's so much more to it. Firstly, scratching is a way for cats to stretch their bodies and flex their feet and claws. Think of it as a feline yoga session. But that's not all. Cats have scent glands in their paws. When they scratch, they release their unique scent onto the scratched surface, essentially marking it as their territory. This behavior is a throwback to their wild ancestors, for whom marking territory was vital for survival. A warm nose means a sick cat. Unlike dogs, where a cold and wet nose is often considered a sign of good health, a cat's nose doesn't operate the same way. Throughout the day, a cat's nose can vary in temperature and moisture. It's perfectly normal for a cat's nose to be warm and dry at one moment and slightly cooler and moist the next. These fluctuations can be due to various factors, including the surrounding environment, recent activity, or even their current state of hydration. Cats purr only when they are happy. A cat's purr can convey a range of emotions and needs. Firstly, yes, many cats do purr when they're happy. It's common to hear that comforting sound when they're curled up in a sunny spot or when you're giving them some well-appreciated scratches. But cats also purr for other reasons. For instance, they might purr to self-soothe when they're in distress, anxious, or even in pain. It's a bit like how some people hum or sing to themselves when they're nervous. Some experts believe that the vibrations from purring can even act as a natural painkiller. Furthermore, mother cats purr to communicate with their newborn kittens, who are blind and deaf for their first few weeks. The purring guides the kittens to their mother and reassures them. Feeding cats garlic prevents fleas. It's not uncommon for pet owners to look for natural remedies when it comes to preventing pesky problems like fleas. Garlic is one such remedy that's often touted for its supposed anti-flea properties. But here's the truth. Feeding your cat garlic is not only ineffective in preventing fleas, but it's also potentially harmful to them. Even a small amount of garlic, along with onions, can cause a condition called hemolytic anemia in cats. This condition affects their red blood cells, leading to symptoms like lethargy, pale gums, and even a decreased appetite. In severe cases, it could even be fatal. Milk is good for cats. While kittens drink their mother's milk, as cats grow, many of them become lactose intolerant. This means they have difficulty digesting lactose, a sugar found in milk. If a lactose-intolerant cat drinks milk, it can lead to upset stomach, cramps, and diarrhea. It's worth noting that not all cats are lactose intolerant. Some might be able to tolerate small amounts of milk without any issues. However, if you're considering giving milk as a treat, it's best to proceed with caution. There are specially formulated cat milk products available in pet stores that are lactose-free. These can be a safer option if you want to treat your cat. Plants are safe for cats to chew on. Cats, being the curious creatures they are, might take an interest in plants around the house. But many plants can be toxic when ingested by cats. A prime example is lilies. They are incredibly harmful to cats. Even small ingestions, like chewing on a leaf or getting pollen on their fur and then grooming it off, can result in severe kidney damage. And lilies aren't alone. There are several plants, like poinsettias, philodendrons, and certain types of ivy, that can be harmful if your cat decides to take a bite. Only male cats spray. While it's true that unneutered male cats are more likely to spray, especially if they're trying to announce their presence to potential mates, female cats aren't exempt from this behavior. Female cats might spray for various reasons, including stress, unresolved tensions with other cats, or even medical issues. Moreover, spaying or neutering your cat can reduce the likelihood of spraying. Altered cats, regardless of gender, are less driven by hormonal behaviors, making them less likely to spray. Tabbies are a breed. When people hear the term tabby, many immediately picture a specific breed of cat. However, that's not the case. The term tabby doesn't refer to a breed at all. It actually describes a coat pattern. It's characterized by distinctive stripes, dots, lines, or swirling patterns. Another hallmark of the tabby pattern is the M shape that can often be found on the forehead of the cat. Cats come with a set of features that sometimes seem straight out of a sci-fi novel. Check out this video where we dive into 14 shocking facts about cats that will make you love your feline even more. And be sure to subscribe to our channel and join our feline-loving community.